Sorry, I have to get the stream announcements out of the way. The sooner I did that, the less likely I was to forget, so. Hello. I forgot about the jetpack. I forgot a lot about this DLC, I'm not gonna lie. Quite a bit was excised from memory, I guess.
Of course,
Omicron.
though it appears this incarnation can fly.
He's gonna swing again as soon as this is done.
Nice try.
Diamond Dust. Get some good stagger damage in. None of that, Omicron. Drop. Significantly less health than Sigma had. Which is, you know, it's not exactly fair, considering. Wow. Septatonics. Well, he got rid of my entire shield, which is not great. Whoa, okay. Back up. Ow. And that should be it.
It's over.
All right. Bombardment bit increases will damage dealt using most aerial attacks by 20%. Also increases the maximum number of stomps from 2 to 3 or 6 if abilities mastered. Oh, cool.
And that makes 2.
I should probably start using those bit accessories because they're really good.
But of how many?
That depends on how determined they were to conceal their activities.
Fair. I lost less health in that fight than fighting the Wyvern. Right before, okay. That was concerning. High potion. Regular potion. Elevator.
This is all too easy. If the tower is in control, why not simply disable the lift? What are you suggesting, Joshua?
That it's hurting us.
Yeah, probably.
There's an entire
The
fleet.
landing.
I wonder if any are still capable of flight.
Don't wonder
We'd
that.
want to see this.
That is a terrifying thought to have. Gotta love how Phoenix Gate and the destruction wrought upon it by a Freet looks so small from up here. There's Rosaria. Or rather, Rosalith. That fight gave us the same amount of experience as the mini-boss we just fought. That's a weird thought. Fallen bracelets. Less HP, more defense. I'll take it. Whenever the game gives you 2 potions, you should be very worried. Specifically a potion and a high potion. That usually means something.
Anomalous activity detected in Hangar Bay. Mobilizing Aegis units.
Yep.
We're being watched. Let's show them what we're capable of.
Ah, 2 of you. Brilliant. jeez. Okay. Wow, fuck. That was a mistake. That's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. Should be good enough. Yep. Disengagement bit. Indicates precise parry timing by temporarily changing the color of the target's display name. Increases slowdown following a successful parry by 20%. Royal Guard? Eh. It's good, but I don't parry all that often. It's a me thing. Specifically, that is a me problem.
Transferring Sentry Prototype AM2 to Stasis Silo West.
Ah.
We'll just have to hope those crystals it's sporting are as worthless as the others.
When have we ever been that lucky, Clive? Cool eye design. Let's hope this hits one of them. One of the real ones, anyway. Hey, it did. Ow, ow. Nope, mistimed. Okay. Roulette.
Follow the ether, Clive.
Right.
Final Fantasy 14 mechanics, got it. Back up. Okay. Roulette. Yep.
Nice try. Too slow.
Oh, that's a lot.
Nice try.
I'll miss though. All eyes again. Oh, come on. I clicked that button. Controller died for a sec. I realize I clicked it as like the most unreliable narrator thing ever to hear.
Nice try.
But I've been parrying that exact attack this entire time. I think I have some, like, believability when I say, yeah, no, I had that. What happened? that should be good. Yep.
Neural link lost. Re-establishing connection.
Imagine an entire war fought with these things. The quantity of ether required to animate them all would be unfathomable. No wonder they were trying to manufacture their own crystals.
Unable to establish connection. Raising threat index.
Well, that's not good.
We've made an impression. Perhaps the rest of the cages will open now. Don't tempt fate, Joshua.
Yeah, it's my job.
Forgive me, brother. They may not.
Firewalls breached. Code orange. Bypassing safety protocols. Research staff will proceed to the nearest lights on immediately.
The upper rig.
Is that living flesh?
Maybe.
I'm beginning to think this whole tower is alive.
Well, that's horrifying. Ah, more goblins. At least these people are relatively safe. And we're good for the next mini-boss, if we need to be. Generally speaking, I prefer to be at, like, top condition when I'm fighting anything of note, really. Sailment bit. Increases rate at which damage multiplier rises while enemies are staggered, as well as increasing damage multiplier maximum to 200%. Hey guys. Yeah, we're gonna hit level cap by the time we leave this place. Absolutely guaranteed at this point.
Did the tower make this as well? Or is it some sort of corruption? I don't know. But wouldn't you say it looks oddly familiar?
Minotaur. Oh, this one's got tattoos. Stereos. Whoa, okay.
Over 1,500 years ago. Nice try.
Ow. Jesus, okay.
Nice try.
I'm straddling the line between life and death by doing this kind of shit. Okay. Okay, that was scarier than it should have been. Bruce limit break induced enhancements while increasing HP regen during limit break by 50%. That's not bad. Also, fatal damage is taken while the limit gauge is full. A limit break is automatically triggered, preventing KO. Except under special circumstances, such as being in the Deadlands. That's not bad. That is not bad at all. That is going to replace my, That's replacing the escapement bit. Speeding up how quickly I heal. That is absolutely not bad. Considering how I don't have access to a healing spell like myself, yeah.
Initializing emergency subroutines. Diverting reactor power.
I think it's getting ready to receive us.
Oh, it absolutely is.
Ah, there's another one of those devices.
exhibits high ethereal congruity. Specimens with a congruity rating of 7 or below are to be sent to B-level for military repurposing.
Wish not, want not. To me, Blade!
They're gonna blow.
Nice try.
If all of this truly was the work of the Fallen,
Then they were closer to attaining godhood than we ever imagined. No wonder Ultima struck them down.
Got a little too close.
They built an army.
Already degraded, just regular mob, huh? Damn it. I thought I was being slick, I was not. Call of elicitation.
Now's our chance.
Unauthorized entry detected. Primary core firewalls activated. Initializing iconoclastic defense system Omega-1.
That doesn't sound
An
good.
iconoclastic defense system. I've a feeling we're about to find out, and that we will not like the answer.
Hi, Omega. You're looking grisly today.
Core containment complete. Authorizing environmental sterilization protocol.
Well, at least we know where it is this time.
Quite. And if we want it...
If we want it, all we have to do is kill an icon.
Safety routines disabled. Weapons armed. Stand clear.
Delta attack.
Too slow. Nice try.
That's big stagger damage. But not actual real damage. Get down. I said down. Back away. Excellent. Brilliant. Clive. You know better, dude. What the hell?
Complete. Recalculating threat level. Weapon routines authorized. Rerouting core power to Omega 1.
Not yet. And what makes you say that?
Freaky ass spider bot.
Those new arms, for one.
Thank you, Jill. No, this place looks familiar.
All right. I'm convinced.
Maximum overdrive, huh? This is a remix of, I believe, an Alexander song from 14. Like an Alexander raid. Like, I'm not complaining, it's a killer track, but, you know, it's funny to think about Ion Eflux, huh? Oh yeah, that's fair. Whoa. Down. Heal boy. Ow. Don't you do it. Ah. Damn it, he did it. Can't see shit, Captain. Damn it, just missed it. Pathetic damage in comparison to what I was hoping for. Pantocrator? Oh god.
Do you feel the heat, brother?
A little, yeah.
Like it still has some fire left in it.
Wait, what? What the hell? I know I clicked the button on that. I feel robbed. Well, let me rephrase. I feel robbed again. Back up. Hyperextension. Well, okay. Deflux. And Delta attack. Okay. Temper tantrum throwing baby. Give me a melee attack. That's not a melee attack. High maneuvers. Oh, this is where he straight up turns into Alexander, yep. Ow! Well, that was not supposed to happen, but alright. Ion E-Flux again. Wow, a melee attack. I completely forgot that Omega actually has them for a second there. I say unseriously. Maneuvers again. Probably won't get me to level 5, but... So are we doing this just to finish it, Roblox? Kinda, sorta. I have decided... I will not let frame rate hell stop me. I really want to get this done so that we can stop dealing with frame rate hell, though. However, right?
Safeguards removed. Commencing dimensional compression.
So I want to try and get this, the other DLC, and the final boss done tonight. I will try, but it might be a little hard.
Why can't I? Breathe, because it's constricting all of creation.
Oh, is that all, Joshua?
We better kill it quick.
Glide! We're running out of room.
Just keep fighting.
This is a DLC? Yes. This was not in the base game. But yeah, this is a DLC. This looks like something out of a DLC, to be honest. Yep, that's because it is. Omega defeated. And level cap? Level cap. Omega nodule. Or nodule. But yeah, this entire area that we went to, where the tower burst from the ground, right? Well, it didn't burst from the ground. It like started lighting up, and like the pillars started emitting light. Yeah, all of that was DLC. Finally, there's a second DLC.
Omega Control Unit. Offline.
Also, this is a
Initiating emergency core extraction.
Omega is a reference to Final Fantasy 1, believe it or not, especially this design of it. It is a random encounter in the final area of the game that is like a super boss.
Would you
It's
care to do
horrifying.
the honors, Clive?
Gladly. For what? I thought I told you to leave this place.
What must you ruin us all? I cannot let you do that.
Dude, do you not see the fucking spider monstrosity behind me?
These crystals, they're all we have.
And just who is this we?
We are of an ancient tribe, one of the first to lose its lands to the Blight. For countless years, we were forced to roam the Twins. A nation without a mother crystal, a people without a blessing. So we found our own. The dust crystals provide us a means to survive.
Yes, but at what cost? I call crystals. These shards channel ether. And where do you think that ether comes from? It's sucked from the land, as a leech sucks blood from a beast.
And what? You just expect us to believe that?
No, but that doesn't make what we've told you any less true. If this heart is anything like the others, it will bleed the twins of their life force, till naught remains, naught but death.
The proof is all around. What do you think robbed your people of their home in the first place? We are trying to stop that from happening again. And this is the only way.
Fuck me. You're Sid.
Oh, now you realize it.
You saw what happened after the Empire lost Drake's head. What do you suppose they will do when they find out, as they surely will, that there is another heart hidden right here under their noses? Your people's need will count for naught.
Damn it. It doesn't look like we have much of a choice.
But you said you didn't believe him, Chief.
I don't. But the man does have a point. There's no keeping this place a secret now. And hanging on to these crystals will only get our people killed. Have it your way then. Just promise me you'll leave my people out of it.
Stand back. It's about to get hot in here.
Honestly, given what I remember from the Omega boss fight in 1, I'm surprised we didn't have to go full Freak for this fight.
Thermal surge detected.
Also surprised that just this is enough to shatter a crystal.
Overload. System overload.
Even if it's a man-made, like, clearly inferior grade one.
Error. Core not found. System failure imminent. System failure.
I hope we did the right thing.
Oh, right, we should probably get the hell out of here. Towers like this tend to have a bad habit when the power source is gone. No? Okay, nothing seems to be falling apart. We might be safe.
We all saw the crystal's fate, but what of the cages? We barely even explored half of the chambers.
Without the heart to sustain them, I doubt those still slumbering in the tower will stir now, if ever.
I hope you're right. The last thing the world needs is one of those six-legged pests running around wreaking havoc. We have more than enough two-legged pests to deal with as it is.
Jesus, Clive.
However blameless they may claim to be.
What? Oh, two-legged. Right. Sorry. I was just wondering what I'm going to tell the village elders when we get back. I suppose I'll just beg them for forgiveness, and when that doesn't work, give them the slip and lie low for a year or two.
You're planning to run away. Again.
What? It's got us this far, hasn't it? I mean, we may have had a bit of help, like.
This guy's hair is surprisingly large, is quite a
Your
statement.
people be alright.
Oh, we've made do without before. I reckon we'll survive. And if what you said is true,
It's the
not like
less
rest of the
good
world's
Leon
gonna have it
haircut
much
is what it
easier.
is.
Besides, one man's ordeal is another man's opportunity, as the old saying goes.
I don't recall ever hearing that one, but fine.
Now, if you don't mind, we've got places to be.
We do? I mean, we do.
Thanks for everything.
I said we've got places to be.
Back to the hideaway then. Karen and Hippocrates will want to hear about this.
I was thinking we might first return to the tower and see if we can...
Back to the hideaway then.
Joshua, you don't get a say in this. We know what you want to do. We're not going to let you do it.
Sanktfordian, do you? No scratches, right? You can thank me later. Yeah, that should do you. My best work, but it'll do. You can thank me later. Anything else?
Alright. I will be right back. Need to take a very quick bio break. Just realized I could have easily gotten away with starting the cutscene / conversation with Karen before I went off, but, you know, whatever.
Back, are ya? So? Did you find out where the dust crystals were coming from, or what?
We did, and we got rid of them.
A long story.
Not really. DLC's relatively short.
Shelves.
At least this one is relatively short.
Bloody hell. Remind me never to go poking round in any fallen ruins.
Not only a mother crystal of human creation, but an icon as well. Truly, the study of our fallen forebears is endlessly rewarding. The wonders of which they were capable never cease to amaze.
They came as something of a surprise to us, too.
You can say that again. We had no idea what we were getting ourselves into when we set foot in that tower.
We only knew the old stories. Of a people so consumed by greed that they sought to overthrow the gods. And I'd hazard the thing we found in that tower was conceived for that very purpose.
Omega. The offspring of the Fallen's boundless knowledge and unchecked ambition. A dangerous combination for all concerned.
And Ultima crushed them. It was he whose secrets the Fallen coveted, let's not forget. He whom they strove to dethrone. Just as we strive to dethrone him now. Without their knowledge. And without their weapons of war.
Clive.
This power I've been given may exceed even theirs. But if I use it, as they did, who's to say things won't end the same way?
Come now, brother. I think the events of recent days have made it abundantly clear that we are not our ancestors. As well you know.
You're right. They made crystals. We destroy them.
Yeah, that's the only
Crafting
difference.
their artificial art, the fallen
Clearly.
emulate the divine. But that is not the path we have chosen.
No. We don't want to be gods. We just want to be free.
Well said. If one does not learn from the mistakes of the past, one is doomed to repeat them. And so, I mean to write down everything you told me to the very last detail, that those who come after might learn from our travails, and perhaps, just perhaps, forge a brighter future for our descendants.
Echoes of the Fallen complete. Dusk Shard. And that's it. No experience, no anything else, because we got all that fighting the actual bosses. Also, it would have been funny if we'd gotten experience, considering, you know, level 5. 50. Okay, let's restock.
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best stock up while you can. Go on then.
Yeah, you bet your ass the tune seems familiar.
You're rubbing me blind, you know. It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. I'll be thankful you got that much. You got out else? I'll be thankful you got that much. I reckon I can find a buyer. I'll be thankful you got that much. Is that all?
Okay, now for DLC number 2. Which should take a little longer than Echoes of the Fallen, because it's a little more involved. There's actually side quests associated with it at a certain point or another. Sid, I shall not waste time mincing words. Leviathan's dominant is in need of rescue, and despite my innumerable misgivings about joining hands with an outlaw of the highest disrepute, the dame has assured me that there is none better suited to the task at hand. I dare not reveal more for fear this missive could fall into the wrong hands, but if what little I have penned here has kindled your interest, I bid you journey to the Vale in Northreach and inquire with one Layla. She will surely see you satisfied. Phrasing.
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
Oh, I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
Well, try telling her first,
After all
and
we've
then...
been through.
Yeah.
I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
She can actively turn into a giant ice lady.
Alright then. Rouse
Like-
Joshua and meet me in the mess. We'll talk there.
Once you get to that point in your life, can you really be surprised by very many things? Or at least disbelieve those things?
I see we're all here. So,
Well, Torgal isn't.
What is it this time?
I'm not sure yet. The letter delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame held them in high enough regard to point them in our direction.
The dame? Well, she's not one to waste our time. It must be important.
Important might be an understatement. If the letter is to be believed, Leviathan's dominant is in danger. And someone wants us to save him.
Leviathan?
So the Warden of Water has finally returned. What has it been? 100 years?
A long-ass time, yeah.
The Lost moniker dates back at least that long. Even our venerable lawsman would not have been so much as a glint in his father's eye when last the mighty serpent brought his crushing waves to bear upon the realm.
But why the gap? I know it can be a few years before a new dominant's born. But over a century?
Should the dominant of Water's bloodline have been severed somehow, it could have prevented a new dominant from awakening.
Well, no, because...
If one has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time. Every nation in the realm has lost its dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
If nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you. And Otto?
Yeah. I'll keep an eye on things here. Didn't fancy coming anyway.
Fair.
Thank you. I shall leave the Invincible in your capable hands.
And Otto, keep it tight for me. I don't know why I still get surprised by things you say, Roblox, but I do. You still find ways to shock me. It's a compliment, really.
To the Veil it is, then.
Looks like you've got a thirst.
But enough talk.
How high do I think Clive's body count is? Okay, what do you mean by body count?
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one.
Because there's two ways to read that.
So.
And one... Oh, sex. Okay, I needed to make sure, because if you meant actual body count, very high. He's killed a lot of people. Sex, one.
Services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you.
I legitimately think he's only ever been with Jill. Granted, he was a slave, so it's entirely possible it's higher, and it wasn't exactly consensual.
Oh. Sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Bit less fun of an answer, but yeah.
Look, I'm just the messenger here. There's only so much I can tell you.
Specifically?
A location. North of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent, and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all? Nothing else?
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. so keep that sword of yours to hand.
So I mentioned earlier frame rate hell. This DLC might be
To keep to the outskirts of
horrifying,
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
depending on how much effort they put in the port job for this particular section. It might be bad. It might be very bad. Because you can probably guess with a name like Leviathan. Who wants to guess what element Leviathan is in charge of? Is the dominant of? If you guessed water, you'd be right.
And is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
And water might just make this entire thing explode.
Why am I not surprised? A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to.
Recent.
The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Torgal, language.
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Moats of Water.
The moats of water.
the very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yet that would be impossible, since the tribe famously
vanished, was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there, what do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you.
Then why'd you phrase it like that?
The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the icon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to
rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an icon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all. Very well. Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
Okay, so. I remember the, like, climactic final boss of this DLC being legitimately kind of difficult because of one specific moment in the fight.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
The rising tide.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're here. It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Yeah, why the hell not?
Finally.
What? You didn't think we'd arrived, did you?
No, that'd be too easy.
The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
Holy shit, hell yeah.
Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Joshua.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me. I was wondering when they'd pick up our scent.
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my acts and spells to myself then?
Yeah, of course. It is quite a streak, Roblox, I will give you that.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry no crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Joshua.
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
And it's in for a long wait.
In what possible universe would anybody here have to brand their bearers? They're completely separated from the rest of the world.
We're almost at the summit. From there, you'll have a better view of our home. Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
It's been a long time since I saw the North looking so
Alive. How
I'm
is-
sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest. Our humble village is only a short way from here, if you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
It's beautiful, Shula.
We aim to keep it that way.
Oh, it's blocked off. No point in me going there.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
much was an act of rage.
One wonders what prompted it.
Reflection of fire? Wow, okay. Fortunately, we kind of got... We have our current setup, and unless we find something really good, I'm cool with keeping the current setup. For now, anyway.
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay?
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Was the password really necessary?
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties. You'll have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here, in the north? Unless I am much mistaken, the moats of water long called the coasts of Southern Ash their home. Until Drake's Horn fell, and the Blight forced them ever inland, where...
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
The stalks are thin. We should dress the soil with dung and straw at once.
Okay, there's one.
Just you stay away from that temple.
I'm sorry, but I don't like it.
Please, Grandad, tell us another story about the witch.
Did you hear that, girl? You're going with father.
Suddenly, there were curves everywhere I looked.
How long do you think this bridge has been standing here?
Oh,
Look, Nan, it's the outsiders.
Gosh, it's not polite to call outsiders outside.
Really just the one treasure chest? Alright.
We must flee.
Yeah.
Kind did to us.
no. Do you think?
So what do you think of our little haven in the woods? It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyes.
This man, Walyes, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyes is still a baby.
A baby?
Forgive me, but you said that the Dominant and his icon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Walyes was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the icon sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off. There's a road that leads north from the village. It'll take us right into the surge.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have. Everyone knows to treat them as family.
But will they, though?
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge. If you're short of supplies, you may find what you need there. Though we will have
Pick two
ask you
quests.
for recompense, poor as we are.
Sid! You are Sid, aren't you? The man the tributary told us about? I wonder if you could help me.
With what exactly?
Oh, nothing too troublesome. Do you know my husband, Pavat? He's the village smith, among other things. Anyway, his name day's not far off, and I wanted to make a gift for him. He's a craftsman, you see, and he's been fretting about running low on the flowers he uses for dye making, so I wondered if you might collect some for me and give them to him.
Would this gift not be better coming from you?
Perhaps, but it can't, for reasons I can't go into. Please, I know it sounds daft, but I'd be ever so grateful.
Fine. Which flowers does your husband need?
The sweet little blue ones that grow around the fount. Elder's blessings, they're called. We use them to dye our fabrics so we always feel close to water like they are. You don't need to go to the trouble of picking them yourself, though. Just speak to the field hands and ask them to share their harvest with you. 2 basketfuls should be enough for my husband to be getting on with.
2 basketfuls it is.
I'm not arguing.
Wearing the blue. Oh, I'll have her hide when she gets back. Oh, sorry. I was leagues away. How can I help you? If you're after something from the storehouse, it's actually my wife you'll want to talk to. She will have to charge you for the goods, though. Not that we'd fleece you or anything. It's just, you know, needs must.
I understand.
Saying that, she might not be able to get anything down for you for a bit.
Ah, right.
She's got her hands full with the inventory, you see. It should have been my daughter's job, really, but the willful little rills decided to make herself scarce. Ah, the heavens only know where that girl's got to.
If you'd like me to keep an eye out for her.
Oh, no. I couldn't ask that of an outsider. Could I? You wouldn't mind?
Of course not. She won't have gone far, will she?
I hope not. But I've scoured the entire village for her and come up empty-handed. Can't help thinking she might have gone on another one of her little adventures.
free spirit, is she?
Aye, that she is. Can't get her to sit still. Especially once she heard you lot were on your way. Outsiders! You should have seen her little eyes light up. Oh, if she wanted to watch you arrive, she'd have made for the low gate where you first came in. The guard there might have spotted her. Maybe you could ask him. Ruka, her name is.
All right. I'll let you know if I find her. Try not to worry. Excuse me. I wonder, might you be able to spare a basket of Elder's blessings? Pavart's wife tasked me with collecting some for her husband, and suggested that I speak to you.
Ah. Werda wants you to bless her better half with the fruits of our labour, does she? Go on then. Give the old fool something to squirm about.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't worry about it. An old fool Pavart may be, but if you come bearing gifts, he's not fool enough to turn you away.
I'm glad to hear it. Thank you.
Ah, welcome to Haven, friend.
Thank you. Forgive my presumptuousness, but the smith's wife has asked me to make her husband a present of some Elder's blessings. 2 basketfuls, to be precise.
Well, I have one, if that's any help.
It is. I'm much obliged. They really are beautiful.
Aren't they just? Though that's not the only reason they have a special place in our hearts. Legend has it that when our people fled from Ash, the tributary of the time took some seeds with them. And as they wandered high and low across the Twins, he'd plant them wherever they stopped for water. Every elder since has done the same. So when we finally put down roots here in Mysidia, the flowers did too.
Well, that's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavart.
What do you want?
Your wife asked me to bring you these flowers.
That woman. Come out. I know you're there.
Who? Me?
Not hiding very well.
Would either of you care to explain what's going on?
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to deceive you. It's just, my husband can be a bit standoffish at times, and I thought this might be a good way for the 2 of you to get acquainted. What with you being a swordsman like, and him being the only smith in the village. It'd be a shame if you couldn't turn to him for help.
The only reason he couldn't turn to me for help is because I had my hands full with all the orders you lot dumped on me. I'm pretty much done with them now, though. But, for the record, the tributary said that we were to lend you outsiders our aid, and that's exactly what I was planning to do. With or without my darling wife's meddling. Still, here we are. Acquainted. So, if there's out you need, just bring us the materials, all right?
All right.
All right, then. And tar for the flowers. I was running low.
You use them for dyeing, I hear.
Aye. Crush the petals and it makes a fine and lasting blue. We use it to stain the cloth for our tunics and pennons. Remind us where we come from, like.
As modes of water. Children of the sea.
That's right. The pattern too was left by our ancestors. The Ceaseless Rill, it's called. It symbolizes the river of our tribe, with the strength of Leviathan running through it. And no matter how that river has ebbed and flowed, changed its course, the flowers have always been with us, growing on our banks. I should get back to work. If you need something crafting, let me know.
Oh well. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Wasn't it just?
Reflection of Earth, Titanic block. Foundry now available.
Excuse me. You haven't seen the storekeeper's daughter, have you?
Little Ruka? I have, as it happens. She went out through the gate not long ago.
Out of the village? Alone?
Aye, she does it all the time. There's a path off to the left which leads down to the river. Nice little spot, that. And safe as you like. The beasts of the mountain don't dare come so close to the village. That's where she'll be. Go and have a look if you don't believe me.
I will. This must be the path.
They're not here either. It's you! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Outside of the village?
You know my name? Can you lot read minds?
No.
Your father asked me to keep an eye out for you. You left without telling him where you were going. He was worried.
But I went to look for you.
Well, now you found me. What do you say we head back to the village and let your father know you're safe?
All right. And on the way home, you can tell me all about the world beyond the wall. I want to know everything.
Everything might be a stretch.
Thank you for bringing her home. And sorry for the trouble.
Oh, no. It was a pleasure.
Daddy, did you know that there are villages 10 times as big as Haven in the outside world? 10 times! Cities, they call them. And in these cities, they have great big walls and towers and castles.
Oh, to think I was worried. You can tell me all about the outside world later, Sweet Pea. Now go and help your mum with the stores.
All right.
Thanks for putting up with her questions. She, has a lot of them. One of the big ones being, what are the people beyond the wall like? Reckon you've made a good first impression.
Are we the only ones she's ever met?
That you are. The rest of the world can't know we're here, so we'll have to be very careful who we're letting in and out. A few of us might make the occasional trip to shore for supplies, but for the most part, we'll make do with what we've got. including what the old Northerners left us.
Yes. You built on top of the old ruins, didn't you?
Well, they make for fine foundations. Their masons clearly knew what they were doing. That's one thing we don't have to worry about. Oh, it's everything else that's the problem. Medicines, metals for tool making, anything like that. We have to dress up as traveling merchants and make a trip to the outside and pray to every cloud in the heavens that nobody sees through us.
Which explains why you need Gil.
Aye. And now Rook is back, my wife should be free to assist you with any potential purchases. So please, do make good use of our stores, because we fully intend to make good use of your coin.
I'll be sure to keep my purse strings loose.
God, it sneaks up on you sometimes. Curious, can I make anything?
Yes.
Probably not. Yeah, not surprising.
A good tide to you.
Thanks for bringing me daughter back. I don't grudge her looking for adventure, but she's got to pull her weight like the rest of us. Anyway, now we've got the inventory done, I can attend to my own tasks, like seeing to our visitors' needs. So, was the route you wanted? I will have to charge you. Here you are. May it serve you well. Well, if you're sure you need it. Very well.
Actually, let's check to see if I can upgrade them. I'll probably need, like,
What is it you want?
specialized equipment, but... Or, not exactly specialized equipment.
A good tide to you.
Okay, not yet.
How long do you think this bridge is?
It's everything here for now, yeah. The scratchiness is the most annoying part of the cough.
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
Okay, side quest for later. Got it.
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an icon of water gets angry?
Really, brother, did you have to ask?
Joshua, damn it. Keeps kill stealing. Stop doing that.
This trail only leads deeper into the forest. We should head back.
Alright, fine.
This might take a while. You're finished.
We won't find Walius this way. The sea lies behind us.
Very well.
That sounded less like dropping ice on that guy's head and more like just 3 pots full of water shattered at the same time. Tonberries. That's concerning.
Tonberries. Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything save sharp knives, it seems.
Get him! This one.
I'm glad Joshua was on watch there, because I was about to take a knife and I don't remember if they have an instant kill in this game or not.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
the surge?
We'll follow the coastline north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape. You don't want to go down there. Trust me.
Do I even want to ask why?
I mean, we could ask. Even odds on whether or not she'd tell us why we shouldn't go down there. So.
Might I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Cool. That's just a very striking image. I like it a lot.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Dwalius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes. The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
It's not right.
No, it's not.
Hey, J-Wack.
Up ahead.
Thanks for the raid, man. You have interrupted mid-DLC. Welcome. For those who don't know me, I am Phantom. I am a boxing-themed VTuber, as is rather obvious. I am trapped in the void. I do this between fights.
Down in the center.
Hang on.
Follow me.
Let me see if stream elements actually work this time. Of course not. Roblox, could you do me a huge favor?
He's still primed.
Could you see if you could give a shout out? Because for some reason it's still completely
Never forget my first priming.
like unresponsive when I try.
I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
Ah, excellent, thank you.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end.
Yeah, how's it going, J-Wack?
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
Would I recommend the DLC of this? You plan on eventually getting this, but it'll be a hot minute. It's going well. Oh, excellent. I actually do recommend the DLCs. The DLCs are cool. Ever played Final Fantasy XIV?
There was a way to remove Wallis's icon.
I tell you, you were a madman.
Because if you've played 14,
Hard to believe, I know.
Echoes of the Fallen is very much a raid from that game.
It isn't without its risks.
The music is
Part of the icon remains
straight up a remix out of one of the raids. You love 14, though still have to catch up on the story.
Come to violence.
Fair. The remix for the final boss of Echoes of the Fallen is a remix of one of the Alexander raids. So you know automatically it's a great. I'm pretty sure it's one of the Alexander raids.
If we turn our
But yeah,
backs on
you
this
can
child,
automatically kind of tell. Oh, then
there'll be no end to his suffering.
it's a headbanger. It's pretty damn sweet.
And I think that worse fate than the alternative.
This DLC. What the fuck's it called?
Very well.
Lost Tides or something like that. Is very good too.
And whatever happens,
It's more expansive. It's not just like a dungeon. Echoes of the Fallen is a dungeon essentially that they add to the game, with some weapons, some accessories / equipment. This gives you an explorable area, some more side quests to do, a whole new icon to mess around with, which is cool. And the icon in particular, Leviathan, completely changes how you play the game. As in, it turns you into a Mega Man character. Straight up just makes you Mega Man.
it's going to be alright.
It's also, from a writer's perspective, really fucked up. It's actually cool as hell. Hell yeah, it is. Hey, what if we make just put a baby eternally in stasis where it's terrified and angry? Cool, right? No, it's not. Don't do that shit. What the fuck is wrong with you guys?
I can feel the icon inside me.
Phrasing, Clive.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, Torgal's got the right idea. He's automatically on edge. Alright, unfortunately, you do have to head out and go to bed for work tomorrow. Hope I have a wonderful rest of the stream. I absolutely will. Don't worry, bud. Get some rest. I know how stressful that can be. Hope you have a good night. Hope you have a good shift tomorrow.
Alright.
Thanks for the raid again.
Let's see what you've given me.
Of course, Leviathan is a fish. I mean, that's not Leviathan. That is not Leviathan at all.
Leviathan.
No, just an eggy. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
Oh, look. It has friends.
Yeah, like I was saying. Dude, that's just a Warframe gun? Yeah. Sweet, right? Yeah, up close, it's straight up just a shotgun. Like, these are actual arm cannon weapons in Warframe? That sounds awesome. Because, yeah, I dig Leviathan. It's not the best icon, but it's cool. So I appreciate it. Although so far they're like good at best. Fair. But yeah, this isn't Leviathan. This is just like a summon of Leviathans. Well, not a summon, a thrall, I guess.
Is everyone all right?
Tulpa? Eh.
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. That he knew we were here. How?
I mean, you did make contact with Leviathan. I think there's like two or three.
He's never reacted to anything or anyone.
Only three, because one of them is the upgraded variant. Okay.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple. I wish it were, but there's more to this tale. It would be better if I explained back at the village.
Sounds like it.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
I'm sorry, Walius. I will make this right. So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
Not particularly.
Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
So here's the problem with Leviathan. Because it comes in at a point in the story where, like, you have kind of cemented your playstyle / your build, right? It's real difficult to think to yourself, okay, what am I taking out? What am I replacing?
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Sign of the child.
Like, I would love to put it on my... to, like, use it more. Because it is cool, and it's a lot of fun. And it makes... it excels in a lot of different ways. But it doesn't have quite the movement options that, like, Phoenix gives you. Where it you straight up just have a get in their face button. Garuda lets you immediately bring something down for an extra second or two when they get to like half of their stagger bar, which is invaluable in some fights. And Odin gives you, you know, Zantetsuken for like big damage and crowd control / crowd erasure.
To understand the spell which binds
Leviathan is really fun. It's just not
and what drove my forebears
the
to
best at keeping things down.
This tapestry is our story, the one that brought us here. After generations of wandering, my people
It's really good at
sought
range,
refuge in
though.
northeast
Using it as a
Stone,
ranged,
some
if you're
170
trying to
years
get
ago.
more of a ranged build going, it is actually
But in exchange
fantastic.
for our safety,
Or area
the
denial, it's great at
Gregorian
that too.
Church demanded we renounce our faith and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend revealing how to make your very own mother crystal.
Oh, we know that one.
I've heard that one before.
Yes, yet it gave them new hope, however false. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his icon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on. So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity.
Hey, T-Man, how's it going? It's going pretty well so far on my
Thus
end.
would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally
We're making
end,
good,
and prosperity
not exactly good
visit
time,
us
but good
once
progress.
more.
We should be able to finish this DLC. Maybe even finish off the final boss of the game.
All it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the Dome of Light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Vare, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the Surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
Possible.
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
The Vare is not easy to find. We must first head north, and then west, deeper into the forest.
Oh, God. can't not do quests. My brain refuses to not let me do them.
May I speak with you a moment? There is a matter with which I would beg your aid.
Of course, what is it?
Please, not so loud.
Something serious, then?
Yes. I think we might have company. I was passing by the low gate when I saw a figure moving among the trees up on the cloak. At first, I thought it must have been you or your brother, so I didn't say anything, but the more I think about it, the more certain I am that the figure looked familiar.
And you're sure
Hey,
it
Oz.
wasn't one of the other villagers?
How we doing tonight?
Positive.
I am determined to not let frame rate hell stop me.
Who has found his way inside. Of course, it could just be my imagination playing tricks on me. I only caught a fleeting glimpse, and it
Fair
might
point,
have been
yeah.
you or your brother.
We beat the first DLC. We're on to the second.
Cannot allow him to leave now that he knows
And
we're here.
depending on how we're doing on time when I beat this DLC,
Would you go and
we
see
may or
him?
may not start the final boss.
He won't try to hurt
And by
you.
start the final boss, I mean finish the game,
From
because...
what lurks in the forest, the only one likely to get hurt is him.
Very
Cool,
well.
yeah.
Whether the man you saw is who you believe him
I'm
to
not
be,
gonna lie,
I'd
part
like
of
to
it
know.
is just, you know,
Maybe
frustration at
someone
how this
entirely.
game keeps hurting me.
Someone who means your people.
So it's one of those scenarios of, I want to get the pain done as fast as possible.
Just promise me that if you
You
do
know, like when I
find
got
someone
an entire half of my wisdom teeth taken out all at
I won't
once.
draw my sword unless I need to.
Thank you.
Yamila, this man you saw, might he be the customer you told me of?
I fear so.
Customer.
You got it, Oz.
I'll explain later. Come on.
Oh, are we dealing with a stalker? If so, then I'm going to be very happy.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be enough left.
I can't go on like this.
Just try to breathe. That's it.
Is everything all right?
Ah, you're the outsider. I'm Fannet, healer by trade. And this is Talor, one of my patients. He took ill not long after you arrived.
Nothing too serious, I hope.
I hope so.
You forgot how
too.
fucking evil Zhao is?
But
Trying to kill the moon and ocean spirits? Yeah.
Affliction, it's like nothing I've ever seen before. He complains of feeling chilled to the bone, but there's no fever to go with it.
It's less try and more succeeds. That man does manage to kill a
He hasn't
god.
done a thing to ease the pain in his chest.
Which is horrifying to think
I'm
of the
starting to
implications
wonder
of
if his
that.
condition might require a different kind of treatment altogether. Shula said that you were here to help us. You couldn't help me, could you?
Sure.
I'd be happy to. If I can.
Though, you know, being a medic isn't exactly Clive's bag, that's
All I need you to do is
Joshua's.
speak to Talor's son, Pavat, over at the forge, and ask if he knows what his father was up to before he came down sick. Something must have caused this, and I want to find out what. The trouble is, Talor's too weak to speak, and I can't leave his side for long. So while you talk to Pavat, I'll pay his wife word a quick visit, just in case she knows anything.
All right.
Leave me be. Bastard things. Oh, I never should have let him go alone. Ty, take me. What am I gonna do?
You've got to help me.
Zhao is also a very interesting character because you look at him and go, oh, this man is like everything wrong with the Fire Nation.
Hey? Oh, sorry. I should explain. My name's Kitav. I'm worried about a friend of mine. He went into the forest and he hasn't come back.
Like, he's power mad, he's insecure, he's terrified.
Tell me what I need to know.
Of, like...
Of course. You know about the glamour our ancestors
being seen as weak, right? And therefore has to, like, assert his power over everything around him at all times.
Well, it's me and my friend's job to maintain
and he's
them.
ultimately a coward.
If it weren't for the likes of us, it would have faded years ago.
So your friend went into the forest to visit one
Like, it's really interesting how you look at Zhao, who's like the first big bad you see
There are two
in
cairns out
Avatar.
there, one by the banks of the
Right,
Swift
in
Run,
The Last
and another
Airbender,
near
rather.
the Winged Wains, the ships in the forest.
And how, like, every single bit of
How will I know this friend of yours?
what he is gets reflected
His name's
in
Nasty.
Ozai
He's
at the
about
end.
my height, but clean shaven. If you could track him down and see that he's
Like, I look at Zhao and I see what Zuko could have become if Iroh wasn't there.
Very well.
Which is good. It's good to have characters like that in your storytelling.
One cairn by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger. Are you a rider by any chance?
I am. What gave me away?
Oh, I can smell it on you. The scent of the stables. And not just any stables. Something tells me you've never been one to ride half-starved birds with chine-gall and wet beak. If I had a guess, I'd say your bird eats only the finest greens and has our feathers groomed twice a day.
You love
with a
Iroh's
cool
character so
airbrush.
much. Him not being okay with Zhao killing the spirit and threatening violence upon him if he does anything, yeah. Iroh, in contrast, how the fuck did M. Night ruin this shit? Because
Well, she's
the man plays Russian roulette, except instead of the gun having one bullet in it, it has one good movie, and then the rest of the cylinder is just filled with bad movies. And instead of pointing it at his own head, he points it at you, the viewer.
Can you bring her here?
I would if I could, but I doubt Shula's skiff could hold her.
Me dad's got a boat, and he's ferried chocobos before.
But yeah.
You could get him to bring her. It'd be
So
perfect timing
well
and all.
written.
He's
You love it.
preparing
Yeah, it's
for a trophy
phenomenal.
on the wall as we speak. I'm
It
sure
doesn't
he'd
talk
help
down to
you
its
out.
audience, which is the best part.
You would. Well,
What happened to the what happened to the airbenders? What happened to the air nomads?
Where could I find your father?
Any other show?
In the
Oh, they
storehouse on the
disappeared.
other side of the brook. Tell him Manda sent you.
Meanwhile, in The Last Airbender, yeah, genocide. They're all dead. Every single one. And it gets in early, too. You know what I mean? Like, it is not shy about being like, what are we doing on this fine day in episode, like, 5 or whatever? It's like, yeah, we're gonna find out that the main character, is, like, the last of his, like, temple. The last one living. Killing you, sacrificing yourself to the moon, yeah, for the moon.
Shula invited me. Are you Manda's father?
I am. Got you
Hey, Lucky.
running errands for her already, has she?
She's asked to see my chocobo, but I need your help and your boat to bring her here.
Stakes feel real because they are, yeah.
Or you could just say it no.
You know, like...
Honestly, that girl and her birds, she'll be growing feathers soon enough.
Well, truth be told, I didn't take the idea.
You know in your
seriously at
bones
first.
that no one in, like, the main
Thinking about
cast,
it, it would make
like
it
the
easier to get
gang,
around if I had Ambrosia here.
for example, are, like, gonna die.
If you're sure.
But
that's
in
what
the
you
moment,
want.
you're sitting there going, like, they could.
The tributary says we're to treat you lot as we would each other.
Like, there are no
If you need me to
guarantees.
ferry your bird over, then that's what I'll do. Still, they don't take the water easily. I'll need you to bring us a mimic gourd or two to keep her calm on the journey over.
Like, even Aang, who's essentially, like, a god in the setting, right?
Oh, don't ask me.
Especially when he enters the Avatar state. It turns into a situation of... Yeah, he's incredibly powerful. What if he loses himself to that, right? In which case, the stakes no longer are about a character death.
If I remember correctly,
it's more about, like... It's a different sort of character death, you know? Like, what happens if he does lose himself to it? Which is a possibility that is brought up.
While I do that, you collect your bird and your gourd, and then meet me by the shore. Just don't take too long, alright?
Hey, congrats on the streak.
You're a braver man than me, taking a stroll through those woods.
Roblox was having a bit of a existential crisis about hers earlier. Yeah, what was it like? 75? Yeah.
Breath of the arbor. Perfume from Sunbrag. Looks expensive too.
Who's there? Stop!
Hang on! I'm coming!
Maybe he deserves it, Clive. Have you ever thought of that?
Don't eat me! I'll give you gut rot, I swear!
That's a threat. There, he saved. And all it took was one swing.
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
Jill would probably have a problem with that.
You should introduce yourself first.
Also that, yeah.
Hervey! I knew it was you. What are you doing here?
I came to see you. Oh, my little canary. It's been so long.
Thank you for saving him and sparing him.
Wait.
Who is he?
Should I not have spared him? What are you talking about?
One of many clients from my employment beyond the wall.
One of many clients? We spoke every night of our plans together. Whispered songs of love into each other's ears.
Oh, dear God.
And then you upped and vanished without so much as a word.
I left you a note, didn't I? I told you I was sorry, but that we could never be together. That I could never abandon my family. And I told you not to look for me. How did you even find this place, anyway?
Yeah, that's a really good question. How do you get past the glamour?
Your love was as a beacon in the night that guided me to you.
Dude.
Hervey.
I was walking by the coast near Northreach when I saw a lady who looked like you. Eyes like the ocean. Hair like the driven snow. The next moment, she and her companions were jumping in a skiff and sailing out towards the wave. So I, borrowed the nearest boat and started rowing.
It must have been Shula bringing us here.
Dude, seriously?
So what? You rowed, found a nose how many leagues across the bay, simply because you saw a woman with white hair.
And as I did, the skies changed from a dull and hopeless grey to a bright and benevolent blue.
I vote we throw this guy off the cliff.
When I knew for certain that my little canary was close.
Please stop saying that.
Oh, why did you come? You should have forgotten me, as I tried to forget you. I cannot leave my people, Hervé. And now that you know about this place, neither can you.
I honestly don't think that's a problem for him.
We must return to Haven and accept my family's judgment.
I'm to meet your family. Oh, my little canary.
I don't think he understands the stakes at hand here.
Please, come and see me later. You did as I asked, and you must be rewarded for it. But first...
Toph will be here soon?
me,
Hell yeah.
Hervé.
Did I tell you about Toph and the fighting game that's coming out for The Last Airbender?
The end of the world and beyond.
Or rather, Avatar in general. Yeah, there's a fighting game being made for Avatar.
You should never have found this place. How could I be so careless?
Dang, yeah.
Don't blame yourself. I doubt anything could have kept that man.
Toph is fucking wild in it. Toph is hilarious. Because what is Toph? She's an earthbender. What can earthbenders do? A lot of damage? Not even the reason why. Not even the reason why she's fucking insane. Toph can make walls from the ground. Let me put this in more simplified terms. No matter where you are on screen, when you're fighting against a Toph player, especially like a good Toph player in that game, you are in the corner. She can corner loop you from anywhere on screen, no matter what, and that's fucking terrifying. Oh, you want space to do your shit? No, you don't. You want to try and get out of the corner? Everywhere is the corner now. Congrats. She can Fortnite build during combat? Not really. It's not to that level.
I remember you.
Oh, you're gonna try
You're
and,
the one who saved
like,
Whiteheart. How's the old girl
hit her
doing?
with zoning? Guess what?
Very well.
That won't work either. Like, a good Toph player is gonna be a fucking nightmare. It's gonna be great.
Anyway, what brings you to the rest today?
I was hoping to purchase a Mimit gourd. And I thought you might be able to tell me where I could find one.
Oh, reckon I could do better than that. Just so happens, I've got a whole carload of the blasted things. Not a buyer in sight.
Really?
Aye, you'd be doing me a favor taking a few off my hands before they turn to mush. But just be on the lookout for wild birds, eh? Don't want them chasing after you like they did me.
I will. And thank you.
Oh, you're very welcome. Any friend of Whiteheart is a friend of mine. And in times like these, friends have got to stick together.
We certainly do. Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Anders' father waiting.
The garrison said they take another 100.
And how might I help the garrison today?
haven't seen any of those beastly blue-eyed...
Honestly, though, I'm kind of excited to play Sokka.
Do be careful.
I will.
Because he's treated as kind of a joke character. But an effective one. Well, him and Zuko.
Ah, there you are. And this must be Ambrosia, was it? Oh, she's a real beauty, isn't she?
Damn straight.
I have the mimic or two. Here.
Thank you kindly. Soon as she's gobbled this up, we'll set sail.
We're going to take a little trip across.
Forgot how much of a cockasser General Fong is trying to force out into the Avatar state instead of letting him learn to Earthbend. Yeah. So here's the deal. I won't teach you anything, and instead, I will turn you into a monster. Be my weapon. It's like, yeah, totally.
Well, we made it.
That sounds like fun.
You didn't all? She is as white as snow.
You're beautiful, aren't you, girl?
Brave, too. She was calm as you like on the journey over. The mimic gourd will have played its part, of course, but passing through the walls enough to spook most birds even then. Not this one, though.
Ambrosia's been through a lot. I doubt there's much that could unnerve her now.
Not with a beloved master by her side.
No. It's you who looks after me, isn't it, girl?
Anyway, thanks for bringing her here. I hope I can breed a bird like her someday.
And if you and Ambrosia need ferrying back to Northreach, you only need say the word.
Thank you. But I think we might explore Mysidia together. What do you say, Ambrosia?
Bastard things.
Oh, do you need something?
I do, though not from the Forge. Fanit asked me to speak with you. She's looking into the cause of your father's illness and wondered if you could shed any light on the matter.
I see.
Speaking of Avatar, I'm actually planning on a rewatch of the series myself,
It's
followed
natural,
like
really.
immediately by Korra.
Tell me, did your father do anything out of the ordinary before he fell ill?
Not that I know of. But then I hardly see him. He's always out and about, like. Well, at least he was. Suppose he might have been a bit more fidgety than usual, but
I'm
apart from
planning
that,
on taking notes this
When
time
you say
on my
out and
rewatch of
about,
Korra.
where does he usually go?
just round the village. Wanders over to Blazier's place most days. He's a fisher who lives on the other side of the fount. They're old friends. Maybe he knows something I don't.
Maybe. I'll go and speak with him.
Because I haven't seen Korra since like my initial viewing of it. and my opinion of my initial viewing of the entirety of Korra was not exactly kind. But I didn't know about the insane, frankly, like, completely insane, impossible circumstances that show came to be. Like, came to be created in. So part of me wants to know, like, does knowing that make it at least understandable while watching through it? You know?
Greetings, stranger. What can I do for you?
Your name is Blazir, is it not? Pavard tells me you're a friend of his father's, and that the two of you may have spent some time together prior to his illness.
His illness? Talor's never been ill a day in his life. I don't know why he'd start now.
That's not how illness works.
Fanny doesn't know either. It was she who asked me to look into his recent behavior on the off chance it might explain how his condition arose.
Oh, I suppose there was something that struck me as a bit odd. He kept asking about the woods. Did you see anything strange on your way back from the shore? Are you certain? Do you swear? That kind of thing. I didn't, of course. But he wouldn't let it go. It was like he was expecting something to happen. It was just a matter of when. Not that I know what. But he never told me anyway.
Well, that certainly does sound unusual.
Just a little
might
bit.
just be what Fannet is looking for. Thank you.
Don't mention it. Oh, and when you say Talor, wish him the best from me, yeah?
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
Forgive me.
Wasn't
There's
your
nothing
fault.
to forgive. You two met at the Vale, I take it.
When I worked there, yes. To earn the coin that my people need to survive. Though Mysidia is our sanctuary, there are certain necessities that it cannot provide. And for that reason, some of us seek employment beyond the wall. Yet few are the opportunities for followers of a strange faith in a strange land.
And so you supported your family as best you could.
I did. And I have never regretted it for a moment. I found a second family in the Vale. And in the Dame, a second mother. I also found Hervé. But our love could never be. I knew that if I revealed my secret to him, I would be putting my people in danger. But that if I did not, I would be living a lie, unable to return home.
What will happen to him now?
Since our people settled in Mysidia, uninvited visitors have been few and far between, but not unknown.
Okay, so it's happened
Explorers,
before.
Survivors of shipwrecks, none lasted long.
I see.
That was before my time, you understand? I've never had to make a decision like this before. Yamila, know that I do not blame you for any of this. It was me who decided to make the trip to shore. Me who exposed our secret. This was my mistake, and I shall bear the responsibility.
Thank you, tributary. I only beg you to remember that Hervé means us no ill will. He's just a fool. A fool who loves me.
I will take that into consideration. But yours is not the only voice I must listen to. The whole family must be consulted, and it may take time for me to arrive at my decision. I hope you understand.
Of course, tributary. However long it takes. Come what may, I thank you, my lord, for bringing us back together.
spoke with Werder, but she couldn't tell me anything. Did you have any better luck?
Nothing conclusive. But there was one thing. Lazir, the fisherman, told me that Talor had taken a sudden interest in the forest of late. He kept asking him if he'd seen anything unusual there on his way back from the coast, but never let on what exactly he was expecting him to have seen.
The forest. Between here and the coast. Surely not. But then...
Could you clue in the outsider here?
I can't say for sure. But I think Talor's illness might have some connection to the Tomberries. You may have encountered them during your time here. The small, scaly beastmen.
Oh yeah, trust me, I'm acquainted.
I do. At least in a way. And if I'm right, it's no wonder the treatments I've been trying didn't work. Oh, I know it's a lot to ask, but would you go down into Father's Fell for me?
Sure.
There's an altar there. And if my fears are true, an offering upon it.
What is going on here?
Dark ritual. You know how it
I'll
is.
explain everything when you return, but time flows fast. I beg you, make haste for Father's Fell and take the offering from the altar. Talor's life may depend on it.
Very well.
Bastard things.
Before we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then. That'll do, girl.
Wow, instantly, huh? I'm really glad I pulled her out.
Is that they love to hide in the dark.
Of course they do. Oh, there are a few of you. How's it going, gang? Being weird? Trying to kill an old man slowly but surely with dark rituals? Is that what's happening?
What are they up to?
Spooky
Some sort
shit.
of ritual.
It's us! Our cover's been blown. No survivors.
Sorry to disturb you.
Well, I wasn't expecting to get 3 of those guys caught up in that, but alright. That certainly makes my job easier. We got more of them. Oh, that's the Tonberries. Taken care of for now, at least.
Let's see what's on this altar then. A silver chain. I doubt the Tombrys made it. This must be what Fennec was talking about.
Not doing that yet. We still have business in the forest, but after that, we can teleport back. Well, teleport. You know what I mean. Turn both of the quests in.
Well, here's the cairn.
But no sign of who we're looking
No sign
for.
of Nasef. To the riverbank, then. Who have we here? I'm looking for a man named Nasef.
I am he.
Aye, I know him. Takes care of the cans.
Ah, damn it.
Wait. You didn't think I was him, did you? Sorry, mate, I'm just out to gym myself a few ibexes. What do you want with the lad, anyway?
His friend, Katav, asked me to look for him. Apparently he ventured out to work on one of these cairns and didn't return.
Well, that is a worry.
You're a hunter, yes? You must know the woods as well as anyone. Can you think where he might have gone?
There's a bridge further down the path. Blasted thing got washed away a few moons back. Our carpenter only recently had time to rebuild it. But if I remember rightly, there is another cairn on the far side. Maybe he decided to visit that one while he was here.
Maybe. It's worth a look, certainly. Thank you.
Don't mention it. I'll keep an eye out too. Perhaps he just got delayed or something.
Let's hope so. This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
Oh, you're completely surrounded, huh?
No mistakes.
And the ads. should be enough to take him out. Or at least do a frankly insane amount of damage. Nearly enough.
Oh, thank you.
I'm the tributary's guest. And you must be Nassef.
I am? But how do you know that?
Your friend Katav asked me to look for you when you didn't return.
Ah, I'm sorry. I was so focused on attuning the cairn, I didn't see those creatures coming till it was too late.
How exactly do they work?
Oh, there are crystals inside. They're what keeps the glamour going. Should the ether cease to flow through too many of them, our shroud would quickly unravel.
Oh
It's my
no.
job to make sure that doesn't happen.
That's not...
And an important job it is. But you'll struggle to do it.
That's
if
not
you're
great
dead.
considering what we're doing.
You need to take more care.
Yeah, no arguments there. The truth is, me and Katav usually work together, watching each other's backs like. But when we heard outsiders were coming, we split up to get the job done faster, so things would be perfect for your arrival. Stupid, I know. So you found him then?
Not before the local fauna did. My arrival seemed to put them off their dinner.
Mustn't have been hungry after all. Expect you'll be wanting someone to escort you back to the village then, Nassef. Woods are full of nasties today.
When you're next in Haven, be sure to come and see us. You saved my life. It's only right I repay you.
If you insist. Take care now.
Okay, I can just teleport back if I need to. Because I want to explore this area a little bit first. And by explore the area, I really just mean treasure chests. Because I'm pretty sure there's one around here somewhere.
What was this place?
An old
There it
settlement,
is.
we think. It was already long abandoned when my people arrived. Leviathan drowned it before it could be fully explored.
Ah, of course there are more. Why wouldn't there be? I legitimately have no idea what that gave me. Fraction of light, okay. sprint gonna proc or not? Okay, I guess not. Because it should have by now, but... fuck you, history. I'm just gonna break down the wall of this ruin. Just a funny thought. Okay, let's turn these in and get back to the quest at hand. Let's try to finish this before you have to sign off.
You're back. Well, did you find anything?
I did.
I did. This silver chain.
I knew it.
Well, I'm still none the wiser.
Yeah, I'm still flying blind.
It's a Gregorian Maternoster.
Worn by men of the faith. What's it doing here? And why would the Tomberries be praying to it?
To understand that, you need to understand what the Tomberries are. They feed on hatred and suffering. And some say that if you render them an offering, some token of grievance against your fellow man, they will put a curse upon him.
So you think someone's put a Tomberry curse on Talor?
I can't say for sure. Truth be told, I always assumed it was an old wives' tale.
Fair.
But given his fear of the forest and the presence of the chain on the altar, I don't know what else to think.
Does Talor have any enemies in the village? Anyone who would nurse such a grudge?
No, I believe the one who left the chain at the altar was Talor himself.
I beg your pardon.
But there's more to the tale, you see. It's said that if you attempt to curse a soul that has returned to the sea already, your ire has nowhere to go but back to its source.
You're saying he cursed himself?
By accident.
In trying to curse another, aye.
Well, that's fucked up.
When my father was younger, he was one of the few permitted to venture beyond the wall on trading expeditions. He told us that when he journeyed to Sanbreque, he'd wear that chain to disguise his true beliefs, lest Griega's faithful turn their cudgels on him.
Did they ever catch him in his deception? Might that explain the ill will he bears someone?
Not that he ever told me.
Thanks, Oz, for the reminder.
Come now. Let's not waste time speculating about Talor's past. We need to focus on the present, and that means finding a way to break the curse.
All right. If there's anything I can do to help, let me know.
Thank you. I shall.
Aye, and thanks for going to all this trouble. Here, it's not much, but I want you to have this. We call it an adder stone. It's a gatherer's charm. Reacts to certain rare minerals we use in crafting. Makes them ring out like a bell. Stuff you'd have no chance of spotting otherwise. If you find anything, see that you bring it back to me. I can make you some decent gear with it. If you're interested, like.
I am, thank you. And I'll be sure to pay you a visit. Until then, I wish your father a swift recovery.
lost you. But you saw. Thank you. Nasef told me everything. If you hadn't got there when you did.
Oh, it doesn't bear thinking about.
All that matters is that you're safe. Far be it from me to tell you how to do your jobs, but don't
Maybe
go
be a
alone
bit
again.
more careful.
Or if we have to, maybe we should think about casting the glamour on ourselves to keep the wildlife from spotting us. It'd take its toll, of course, but it'd beat letting the cairns fall and having to weave the entire spell from scratch. Imagine if we had to do that.
I'd rather not. Would only succeed in adding 2 new piles of stone to the collection.
Your bearers.
That we are, thank the tides. The others can't attune to the crystals in the cairns the same way we can. Reckon this place would be doomed without us.
So, you do this work for the good of your people. Not because...
We're forced to. No. From what I've heard of the way things work on the outside, we were truly blessed that our reign fell here in Mysidia. Our people are few enough as it is. If we started turning on each other, kin against kin, over nothing but a stupid accident of birth, our days would be numbered.
They would.
Anyway, all's well that ends well, eh? Thanks to you, both of us lived to keep this place hidden another day.
Okay, let's go to River's Meet, and then turn around, because that's closer. Not by much, but definitely closer.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the heir of hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them.
I'm not even good at the combo
Forest is
system in this
crawling
game.
with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
I'm halfway decent at it.
Why
People
you
can
carry
make
that
combo
impressive looking
videos.
axe, I
It's great.
presume?
Noticed her, have you?
The temple is up there.
Don't worry, those cliffs aren't the only way to the top.
But are they the quickest way? Because if so... No, well, bit of aquamarine.
This is the mineral Pavar was talking about. One that rings out like a bell.
Okay, hang a left first, so that we can check
Are
out that
these the
area.
ruins?
Yes. As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here.
tankier than I expected. I was honestly expecting them to fall apart a little faster than that, but alright. Level 12 is level 12, I guess. Level 50 is level 50, I guess. I don't know why I said 12. Temple Curl. Ow. It's level 5. Yep. Still weird to me the idea of this thing using lightning on us taking full damage from our lightning attacks. Like, I get why from a balancing perspective, it's still funny to think about. Well, I came here... Oh, no, there it is. I was going to say, I came here looking for a chest and left disappointed, but found it. Ah, it's only material I already have a bunch of already. Damn it. Well, that's disappointing. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Why wouldn't it eat one of them? It's completely normal behavior. Damn it. Just a millisecond too late. Well, that's disappointing.
Seems like it isn't only Haven's blacksmith that has an appetite for these things.
Unsurprising. Oh, of course more of you showed up out of nowhere. Why wouldn't you? Wheel of Water, Deluge. We're about to hit time.
These
Damn.
remind me of home. You're from the north, then? Yes. And no. I see.
Well, looks like we're finishing this up next week. And then getting hit with the mood whiplash. Well, not the mood whiplash, just whiplash in general, I guess. Alright. Okay. So that's going to be it for tonight. Next week, we're back to Monday to Wednesday. Shouldn't be any family events or social life things that I need to handle on those days, so we should be fine. Should be. Hopefully. Okay, let's see who we got to raid. go. Hope you guys had fun tonight. Hope to see you guys next week. Oh, man. Take care of yourselves. Sorry, shoulder's giving me some issues. Okay. Night, guys. See you later.
Last time on.
All right. This time we have lots of characters to ping.